How's it going, Renegades? Coach Pat here, and today we're going to get a chance to take a look at me and how I like to think of the push-up and the pull-up in terms of making you a better rower. So how can you use the push-up and pull-up to gain better posture and be better connected through your whole stroke? Let's take a look at some rowing first. So here I am setting up on the erg, get my brace locked in, get my posture locked in. Nice big chest, shoulders are back and down. And my goal is to carry that through all the way to the finish. So you'll see me take my first couple of strokes here. What I'm trying to find is the timing where I point my toes and keep my feet connected to the footboard as I finish that stroke, so there's tension on that chain all the way through. With a good push-up and a good pull-up, you can then learn to transfer that power from the catch all the way back to the finish and really squeeze through those finishes and send that boat. You'll notice that I'm rowing feet out here, and I'm keeping that nice big broad chest and that connection with the footboard as I finish every stroke. So look to see that positioning through the release and through that finish in both the push-up and the pull-up that we go through today. There's that posture we like to see. There's that preparation with arms ready and body ready by half slide, and then the connection between the hips and the hands as you approach the catch. So posture and connection, definitely two big skills that I like to teach and work on with athletes. And simple things like push-ups and pull-ups, when done right to full range of motion, can do that. So I'm going to start here with a push-up on a 30-inch box. If you can't do push-ups on the floor, this is a great way to start and a way to scale the push-up. But notice my setup, my feet are together, my legs are locked straight, my butt's squeezed, my ribs are locked down to my pelvis, so my spine is neutral, my belly is firm. And I've got lots of space between my ears and my shoulders, so my shoulders staying back and down the whole time, just like I have when I'm at a good finish position on the erg or in the boat. Now once you've mastered staying connected through that full range of motion, then you can work yourself down to lower and lower targets. Here I am on a simple bench. Same setup though, body stays nice and straight in a straight line. If I were to pause it here in the setup, I'd like to see one straight line from your ear, through your shoulder, through your spine, through your hip, through your knees, through your ankles. So that's set up there, and then when we go to the bottom, if we pause there or any point during the push-up, whether you're bottom or going down or coming up, we want to see that same straight line through all of your joints. And that tells me that you're connected. You're essentially able to connect your full body, use those core stabilizing muscles to stay tight and stay connected. So we'll get rid of those lines. We'll continue to watch these different versions of the push-up. The key is that I'm going to full range of motion, and if you can't go to full range of motion and essentially start with your elbows fully extended, touch your chest to the floor or to a surface that your hands are elevated on, then you shouldn't be doing that push-up. You should scale to an easier push-up and go up to a higher box. The erg comes in handy a lot of time with push-ups. If you're not quite up to par and up to speed with doing push-ups on the floor, you can always use the erg itself as an elevated push-up. And then eventually, once you've gained enough core strength and stability and you're strong enough, then you want to work to full range of motion push-ups on the floor. And I would only have athletes go to the floor with this full range of motion push-up, chest to deck, elbows extended to the top, if they can demonstrate good posture and good connection on all of the previous scales, starting with that high box, that countertop. So that's the push-up, and that's helping us, develop our core strength and our postural awareness, so that we can keep that good posture and power through the finish. Now, the opposite side of the push-up comes the pull-up. So what you're going to see here is a scaled version of the pull-up. If you can't do strict hanging pull-ups from a bar, off the ground, this is a great way to scale. It's called a Reclined Row or Barbell Row, or if you use gymnastics rings, it could be a ring row. But the setup I'm looking for is essentially the same as the push-up, one straight line from my ear through my shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles. And I'm staying tight the whole time and keeping that connection through all points of my body as I pull my chest to the bar and then descend to elbows fully extended. So same range of motion as the push-up, you're just now inverted. And of course, if you have the bar too low and it's too hard, you can always raise it up like I just did, get your body at a bigger angle, or essentially further off the floor, and now you're moving less of your body weight, so it's a little bit easier to work on getting that range of motion and staying connected. The reason we like these barbell rows or these recline rows is it puts you in the same position at the finish, on this barbell as you are on the boat. So what you saw me do there is pause in the middle of my pull with that bar touching my chest. That's the same position that I want to pull that handle to in the boat or on the erg. Basically your sternum, the bottom two ribs, top two abs, that sweet spot. If you can carry that power on the handle all the way through to that point in the finish and hold that posture and that pose, you will be nice and strong, you'll be in full control, you'll be balanced, you'll be able to handle anything that comes your way, whether it's adjusting to rhythm with the person in front of you, it's asking for more power mid-race or in the start or in the sprint. But you're seeing me just work on keeping that posture all the way through to the finish, especially in regards to how I hold my shoulders down and back and keep that big broad chest and pull that handle all the way through. So that's push-ups, pull-ups, and rowing, and how you can kind of use those simple bodyweight exercises and scale them appropriately to get the right posture and skill transfer and connection that you need in the boat and on the water. So hopefully that helps. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a comment or an email. Looking forward to seeing you guys crush it. Have a great day, Renegades. Bye.